What's up, MCE? It's your connoisseur of Comic Chad, back with another episode of Comic Chat with Chad. We are here to talk about another awesome character, and that is Immortal Hulk. We're going to talk a little bit about his first appearance, we're going to talk about some key issues that you should be looking out for him, and we're going to talk a little bit about the story without giving too much away. But this book has taken the comic book world on fire. It is a great read, and I highly recommend you go check it out. So, we're just going to go ahead and just jump right into where it all begins with the Immortal Hulk, and that is Civil War II, issue number 3. Now, this takes place back in 2016 during a major Marvel event. And the reason why this is where it starts for the Immortal Hulk, because in this issue, we have Hawkeye kills Hulk with a gamma-enhanced vibranium arrow. Pretty cool stuff. Something that we didn't see coming, and it laid the groundwork for what would be the Immortal Hulk we know today. So it's a pretty cool fun fact, little minor key that you can go and find out in back issue bins. Definitely not an expensive book, and if you're someone that's starting to get into Immortal Hulk and want to try to collect his series, I would say this is a must-have. So this is Civil War II, issue number 3, and like I said, Hawkeye kills the Hulk with a gamma-enhanced vibranium arrow. Pretty cool. It's a sick cover too, man. And this was a cool little storyline. I did enjoy this event. So, fast forward to 2017, we have Avengers 680, the storyline No Surrender. Now, at the end of this issue, and let me just show off this cover because it is a cool looking cover, we get the first images, or the first image of, I guess what you could say is the Immortal Hulk. Now, at the time, we didn't know that was him because they kind of just showed his mouth at the end or in a panel. So there wasn't too much talk about the Immortal Hulk yet, because the next issue that they touch it on is 682, and this is where you would say is the first cameo appearance of the Immortal Hulk. Now, I will say 680, you can find this in back issue bins, not an expensive book. Once again, that's a minor key that you can look out for if you're trying to look out for anything that's like Immortal Hulk related. People haven't caught on to that yet. People have started to catch on to this book. It's starting to rise a little bit in price, about $25 to $30 the last time that I checked on the online prices, but that doesn't mean you can't go into back issue bins and find this book, because I actually found 2 copies myself a few weeks back in back issue bins. So definitely go out and hunt, try not to spend that premium dollar, but if you're someone that is just really into the Immortal Hulk and need to have it, I know that feeling. But Avengers 682, like I said, is the first time they actually start to tell the story of Immortal Hulk. So you have Challenger, who's actually explaining that Hulk can't die. And I mean, we all know the powers of Incredible Hulk, but what the difference is of the Immortal Hulk and the Incredible Hulk is Hulk can't die. Bruce Banner can die, but Hulk lives. So it is explained more a little later, of course, but this right here, Avengers 682, like I said, is the first cameo appearance of Immortal Hulk. Now, the next book that we have here is the first full appearance, the first cover appearance, and that is Avengers 684. This cover is super cool, and just check that out. So it's pretty much explained that you can kill Bruce Banner and he will die, but the Hulk will not die. And it's explained that pretty much when sunset happens, the Hulk emerges from Banner, because there's still one. So even though Banner dies during the day, at night the Hulk emerges. So it's a pretty cool take on Hulk. I would say it's kind of, I don't want to say it's like a horror book, the actual Immortal Hulk run, because this is just, like I said, these are his cameo appearances, his first appearances, and these are issues that are starting to rise in the market. This one specifically around $50. Now, I do want to say, even though this one's at $50, you can find the variant, which is this one right here. And this is a first print as well. This is the Scotty Young variant, and I actually found this in a back issue bin as well. Very reasonably priced. People don't realize that you have variants out there that are still first print, and that you can still get the book out of first print and not pay that $50. I found this one, I want to say, for about $8. So definitely go check your local comic book shop out to see if you can find any of these books if you're interested in this character. Really fun, cool character to read. And now we're just going to jump into the actual Immortal Hulk storyline. So like I was mentioning before, what's cool about this storyline is that you can kill Bruce Banner, but the Hulk doesn't die. So at night, the Hulk always re-emerges. So what we have here is the first issue of Immortal Hulk #1, and then here we have issue #2 of Immortal Hulk, and this is another book that has seen tremendous spike in the comic book world, because this is the first appearance of Dr. Fry, who was originally part of the Incredible Hulk TV series in 1977, and now they've adapted him into the comic book, which is pretty cool. So this book right here is skyrocketed. It's going for about $70 right now, which is crazy, but the people are loving this run, and I highly recommend you guys go check it out for yourselves. And I'm not going to touch too much on the story, but it's pretty cool because, like I said, you have this horror type theme going in the book where he kind of just resurrects at night. Now what's kind of cool is, and I didn't know this as well, but it's actually a callback to Incredible Hulk #1, and that's actually almost the original take on Hulk, that he would emerge at night like a monster. So pretty cool. So here we have issue #3, another book that's starting to rise a little bit because it's the second appearance of Dr. Fry, but this one is not as high as that one, definitely more affordable. You can go find this in back issue bins, hopefully. Definitely check out your local comic book shops to see if you can find one yourself. Now here we have issue #4, and what's cool is we'll reintroduce it to Sasquatch in this, and pretty much Hulk and Sasquatch have a incredible battle amongst each other, and this is a cool little story arc. And I'm not going to get too much into the details of it because, like I said, I want you guys to read it. But it continues for about 3 to 4 issues, I want to say. And it was a lot of fun to read. And all these covers, by the way, are done by Alex Ross. And these covers are just phenomenal looking, if I may say so myself. And then, and this is where I believe that storyline ends. And this is issue 6. Now I'm just showing you all the rest of the covers. We do have a couple more keys coming up a little later on in the run. Issue #7 here. Now, I do want to add that Immortal Hulk is part of the Avengers No Road home team right now, so that's a book that I'm on currently that I like as well, and that came out not too long ago, so you can go find that if you want some more Immortal Hulk. Now, so here we have issue #9, and this is the first appearance of the third Red Hulk, who's actually the Absorbing Man. And it doesn't last for too long because by the end of the issue he's no longer the Red Hulk, but it was a pretty cool storyline, and it's a first appearance. And like I said, it's a book that affordable, minor key inside the Immortal Hulk run. So if you find this one, definitely pick it up. Another cool cover right there by Alex Ross. We have issue #10 right here, as we see the Hulk going through the Gamma door into hell. That's pretty much what you're seeing in this cover. Issue 11, the One Below Awe, pretty cool. Issue 12, the first full appearance of the One Below Awe. And as the Hulk is coming out of hell, we have issue 13, where him and Bruce finally reunite. So cool stuff. Definitely want to say, add this to your pull list if you haven't already. Definitely go check it out. Let me know if you find any of these books out there. Let me know if you read this, and let me know what you think about it. So if you guys like what you saw, hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment below. If you haven't done it already, check me out at 90MF Comics for more comic book content like this. And most importantly, hit that notification button to become part of the notification squad, like George would say. Until next week, MCE, keep it marvelous.